More than just news, Behind the News, a program featuring events from behind the news on Radio Sri Lanka.
In line with the 70th anniversary of the Sri Lanka Air Force, 23 aircraft of the Indian Air Force and Indian Navy arrived here to participate in the event with an aerobatic display by Sarang Advanced Light Helicopter, Surya Kiran Hawks, Tejas fighter aircraft, Tejas trainer and the Dornier Maritime Patrol aircraft. The Indian High Commission said for the commemoration of this historical event, a flypast and an aerobatic display is also being organized for the first time in Sri Lanka at a grand scale at Galle Face from today, the 5th of March. The detachment of the aerobatic display arrived in Colombo on 27th February with the support of the C-17 Globemaster and the C-130J transport aircraft of the Indian Air Force. All the Indian aircraft on display are made in India and as such represent the indigenous technical prowess of the Indian research and development sector and reliability of products of India's defence industry. Tejas trainer on display for the first time would also afford the opportunity of independent sorties for the Sri Lanka Air Force pilots, accompanied with the Indian pilots. The officers from the Sri Lanka Air Force and Sri Lanka Navy will also have first-hand experience on board the Indian navies. Dornier Maritime Patrol aircraft, Sri Lanka Air Force pilots and Sri Lanka Navy observers will fly along with the Indian crew. This is in continuation of the half-yearly Dornier training sorties being facilitated for SLAF-SLN. Sri Lanka is Priority 1 partner for India in the sphere of defence. The assurance of India's fullest cooperation in the field of defence and security was recently reiterated to Sri Lanka's leadership by the National Security Advisor of India, Mr. Ajit Doval, during his visit to Sri Lanka for the Trilateral Maritime Security Cooperation talks among India, Sri Lanka and the Maldives, hosted by Sri Lanka in November 2020. The participation of IAF and Indian Navy aircraft and personnel in the 70th anniversary celebration of SLAF is indicative of the growing cooperation, camaraderie and friendship between the armed forces of the two nations, the statement said.